Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Brunel. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all well and safe. So I'm doing my favorite thing in the whole wide world, which is to test foundations because I've got extremely oily skin. I'm always on the lookout for a good foundation that will last and keep me matte for as long as possible. Matte but hydrated. Okay, so we're going to be testing this one now. I've got the foundation from Guerlain. This is Guerlain L'Essentiel foundation, and as well as that, I'm also going to be testing out the Guerlain L'Essentiel again primer. Now the primer is meant to minimize the appearance of pores. It's also meant to keep you matte as well, and it says here visibly smooths the surface of the skin and protects from visible effects of pollution. It is this color green here, so interesting, and you can see the bottle as well with the applicator as well. So we're going to be testing this one out to see what it's like. As well as that, of course, we are testing the main product here, which is the foundation, L'Essentiel foundation. Now, L'Essentiel foundation comes in 30 shades. Now, when you go on a website, you're going to see there's actually a previous one, L'Essentiel foundation, but you need to in order to be able to find the right one, this one that I'm going to review today, look at the bottle and it will say 24-hour on it. The previous ones actually say 16 hours, and that's more for glowy skin. On the Guerlain website, the cost is £44. I bought mine for £37 from John Lewis, so you can shop around and find a cheaper version elsewhere. Shade I've got here is 06W, which is W for warm. They've got cool tone, warm tone, and neutral as well. Now, bit of a gripe. Although it's got 30 shades and you think, ooh, that's not bad. Okay, Guerlain, that's not bad. Unfortunately, this, I'm definitely warm toned. This shade here is the darkest shade you can get. Hello. Initially, I thought, oh, let me, I bought 55W. And when I looked at the bottle, and I'm trying not to make sure that I don't damage it because I've got to return 55W. When I saw it, it was like, no, that's not going to work. Look at it. Too light. You can see from the bottle that it's not opened it, not touched it. So, no, that's not going to work. So, we had to leave that one. But for me, the fact that this shade I'm going to try here is the deeper shade that they've got. That's a, yeah, that's a, lots of room for improvement. That needs to be changed. But a closer look at the bottle. Very similar to the primer, except obviously the top, excuse with the hands and all the marks and so on. I just moisturize my hand, so it's leaving a little dots on it. But this is what the bottle looks like. By the way, this foundation is fragranced. It says naturalness and makeup performance come together once again at Guerlain. A foundation made with 96% naturally derived ingredients with a natural matte finish. Of course, it'll be extremely oily. I like matte. Finish and high coverage that lasts for 24 hours. The texture is comfortable and lightweight, leaving the complexion natural and flawless all day long. Pores and imperfections are blurred. With L'Essentiel, bare skin is more beautiful day after day. The formula lets skin breathe while preventing its natural hydration. Whilst preserving its natural hydration and protecting it from daily external aggressors such as UVA and UVB. The complexion is more even. The appearance of imperfections is reduced. A unique and disruptive bottle by the designer Mathieu Lehaneur, inspired by the subtle art of balance, reinvented with an elegant frosted finish. L'Essentiel High Perfection 24-hour wear bottle is designed to be easily recyclable. Okay, available in 30 shades to match every skin tone. Not quite, love, not quite. So, fragrance, it says here, a musky woody fragrance that opens with a white almond top note. The delicate middle note of white tea reveals a soft and creamy sandalwood base note. Really, so they've got an applicator, which is a brush which you're meant to use on your face to help invigorate your skin first of all, to bring it to life, and then you'll go and apply the foundation. I've not bought the applicator. We don't need any of that, so we are going to quickly apply the primer to see it. This is also a first impression for me for the primer. Okay, so twist, and of course it's got Right, let's try this. Oh yeah, there's a fragrance, all right. Oh, man, really, 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 people with fragrances, I just don't get it. And it doesn't pick up a lot of product. What in there? Yeah, I mean, it's a nice scent, but it's just the problem is that it will exclude those who can't actually wear anything perfumed on their face. And I think that's a shame when you're a brand, to automatically exclude any groups of your customers. But it is what it is. It is a nice scent. Let's go. Here's to nothing. Oh, lordy. Okay. Whew, I don't know. There's not enough yellow in here. This is looking a bit... This might be a tad darker. But you know what? I can work with a darker shade. Once I start applying concealer and so on, I can highlight. So consistency wise, it's a bit runny. As you can see, it's moving. Yeah, so that's not... Yeah, I think that might be a bit tad... yeah, it's not yellow enough. So I'm just going to apply it with a brush. Yeah, that's looking a bit too red. Well, maybe it looks as if I may not be able to return the other one then. That's a very expensive one. Huh? And the scent is strong. Whew. But alright, so this is the foundation in place. The time now is 12:25. I'm going to go and finish off my face off camera. I'll let you know what products I've used. And basically just the normal stuff. I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes and contour, and then set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder in number 4. And really that is it. It feels absolutely weightless, completely light. My skin feels as if I haven't got anything whatsoever on it. I love that kind of feeling. The scent is still there, and I can smell it, so that could put quite a lot of people off. Yeah, I smell as if I've just put perfume on my face, and that's unpleasant. Even though it's a nice one, I just don't feel that it's necessary. So that's a minus as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, well, yeah, the finish with regards to it being matte, as you can see, there's a bit of a sheen. Obviously, because I've got like a ring light here and a couple of soft boxes here, things are more amplified. So the shine in real life is more natural and actually really nice. So if you've got combination skin to dry skin, I think this actually will be a nice foundation. It doesn't dry too quickly either. It gives you a bit of time to be able to play with other products, because some foundations set so quick. This one definitely doesn't, and it does feel very, very natural on the skin. The undertone is a bit off. The color shade match is not bad at all, but if it was a bit warmer, a bit more yellow, it'll feel a lot better. It will match a lot more. But this is the darkest warm shade you can get. So yeah, but I'll be back with my face all done. I'll see you guys in a moment. Right, guys, so this is my face all done. It's actually been a while, believe it or not. It's now 1:34, so we've already hit an hour. Yeah, what have I got on my face? Quickly, the eyes are from the Jackie Aina x Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration. It's in a bit of a state. I started off with ginger here on the upper part of my crease line, just to blend everything in. And then I moved on from there with edges, and I put that mainly in my crease line. I then went over the rest of my lid all over with this color here, which is Credit here, and I just put that all over my lid. And then for shimmer, I used this one here, which is Zam, which is nice and soft and pink and really pretty. And I just softly kind of applied it over my lid with my finger. And yeah, so that's what was on the eyes. After I finished putting the foundation on, I highlighted with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Amande. Was it Amande? Yeah, Amande. Yeah, so I used that. And then had to set it with Huda Beauty's Kunafa powder, and you definitely have to set this foundation, by the way. If you are oily, don't trust and leave it unless you want to, but just don't be surprised with, you know, 3 hours or 4 hours later, your face is a bit of a mess. So yeah, it needs to be set in place. And yeah, so I then used the Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed bronzer. Love it in shade number 4. Again, finished with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed powder number 4. I mentioned that earlier. And for lipstick, a brown lip pencil, and then I finished off the lips with the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Affair, the lipstick. Love this shade, and so I used that on the lips. They are creamy pencils. They're creamy lipsticks that I absolutely love. If you guys have been watching me for ages, you know I love these. And last week my lips were so dry they were literally bleeding. I couldn't put any product on them whatsoever. I had to leave it well alone, so I really couldn't even film anything at all. So they're a bit better, but I do need to stick to creamy, you know, hydrating stuff. Yeah, so hopefully my face is not going to get too oily, and the primer and the foundation are going to work. But yeah, that's not bad, is it? See you guys later on. Hello, good evening, my people. It is now 18:50. This is take 4. I'm still not happy with my, every time I've done this, the last part of this video, I'm not happy with it. So hopefully take 4, I think it is, will be the right one. So it is late in the evening. I've had this on for over 6 hours, just-ish over 6 hours. And yes, this is what my face looks like. Now, because this is take 4, earlier, probably around 18:21, I actually used a brush with no new products in it, nothing on it, just dabbed over my face, and that was it. There was shine concentrating in the center of my face, my nose, which always, and my hands are dry as anything, my nose, which always gets shiny, the first part of my face that gets shiny, and of course around my cheek areas where I've got the enlarged pores because they're busy secreting or, you know, producing oils. Unfortunately, if you've got extremely oily skin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But would I recommend this foundation ultimately? Yes, I would. It is a lovely foundation. It isn't without its issues, but it is still a very nice foundation that performs really well, even on extremely oily skin. During the day, I was busy cooking a roast dinner, which for you guys, you know, the oven is open, yeah, and the heat and the veg preparation and everything else. My face was exposed to quite a lot of heat, and actually performed really well. Now with the primer itself, actually it's a quite decent primer. It didn't do anything in regards to my pores, but I think it did help with regards to the oil production. However, I would be double priming using another primer as well as this one. It's a really hydrating and moisturizing primer as well, so which is actually good. It doesn't suck the goodness and all the oils out your face. It just moisturizes it for you. So I would be combining it with another primer, and I think that would perform really, really well. The foundation feels super light, very lightweight, very comfortable. My skin feels as if it can breathe. It is just beautiful in that way. Now the issues are, as you guys know, the scent. That for me is a problem. You automatically exclude other people already for straight away, and the shade range is not good enough because for me to be the darkest, deepest shade that they have is ridiculous. In this day and age, 2021, I don't think so. There are plenty of boys and girls who are much deeper than I am, who are being excluded altogether, and for me that's a no. Yes, there is actually a 0.06 cool tone, which tends to be a bit darker, but really you can really expand on the other shade range. So there is a major issue there. £44, it's not cheap, it's quite high, the amount itself, but it is Guerlain, so you pay what you pay, but I would still recommend this foundation if you can find your shade. Let me know what you guys think. Should I return the other shade, or should I mix the two together to bring a bit more warmth, or not? Let me know what your thoughts are. Do comment below, guys, because it does help the channel grow, and I really appreciate your support. All right, love. Stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you guys soon-ish, I hope. Bye.